What's up YouTube, Silver Dragons here, and in this video we're going to talk about where silver is headed. We're going to talk about spot price, we're going to talk about premiums, and we're going to talk about what we might see here in the very near future. So let's do it! Thank you so much for watching my video. I sincerely appreciate it. If you would like to learn more about investing in precious metals, or if you just want to watch awesome videos about gold and silver, then make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, so where is silver headed? This is a question that's on a lot of people's minds. We have seen an absolute roller coaster with silver just over the last few weeks. Now, silver, we've seen the spot price come down quite a bit, which is very interesting because we saw the markets crashing, we saw a lot of turmoil, and generally speaking, when stuff like that is going on, people expect precious metals to actually go up in price.
But it is not this day.
That was what we've seen throughout the last few years and few decades, really. Whenever there's turmoil, we'll see these upticks in gold and silver spot prices, but they went down this time, and not just a little bit, quite a bit. So silver and gold both took very big hits. And so a lot of people are thinking, hey, is this going to continue to go down? Is it going to go up? What is going on? Now, I actually did a poll here on my YouTube channel, so let's go ahead and pull that up. All right, so I asked a simple question: where is silver spot price headed over the next few months? I did this poll right here on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much to everyone who voted. Ended up getting 1.8 thousand votes, and the top result was $10 silver spot price. So we can see 42% people voted for that. And I'm not surprised at this at all. We've seen silver go from $18 all the way down to $12 for the spot price. And so the fact that it could go lower, yes, obviously that is a possibility. That is actually maybe even likely that it will go lower because we've got a recession looming. We're definitely in a crisis right now. But the other votes, we've got 25% of people voted for $20 spot, 18% of people voted for $15 spot, and 16% of people voted for $100 silver spot price over the next few months. So obviously some hopefuls there. Now, if we add up those three, we get 58% of the people actually think that the silver spot price will increase over the next few months. So this is very interesting. People think that we've either bottomed out or we're going to level out here and then we will see an increase in the spot price. So that is very possible, especially with a recession looming. A lot of people like to flood to the safe haven assets like gold, silver, stuff like that. So this is what you all thought. Now let's get to my opinion. All right, so let's start with my opinion on spot price, and then we'll talk about premiums and some possibilities here for the near future. So first of all, I think that the spot price absolutely can go down more. There's no way that we've hit the actual bottom. It obviously is possible that it will level out and go up, but in my opinion, I don't think we've seen the lowest spot price yet. I think there still will be some more things in the news that terrify individuals and investors, and I think we'll see the stock market go down more. And with the stock market going down, I think we will see gold and silver go down more as well. So obviously I could be wrong. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just another dude here on YouTube, and of course this is my opinion, but from what I've seen going on, it's crazy out there.
Houston, we have a problem.
People are freaking out. We're absolutely going to go into a recession if we haven't already. So many people are losing their jobs. So there's so many businesses that can't run right now because either people can't go outside or some businesses aren't even allowed to run. Where I live here in Oregon, they shut down all the bars. It's even worse in some states. In California, you can't go out and do any recreational activities at all.
You're killing me, Smalls!
So you can't go golfing, you can't go bowling, you can't do anything like that. In fact, the only thing you're allowed to go out for is medical appointments and to get groceries. So that's literally it. So of course there's going to be less spending going on. Obviously, you can still buy things online, but generally speaking, with less spending means less velocity of money, which means we're going to go into a recession, especially with a lot of people losing their jobs or just not being able to work from home. So that being said, I think that we will see silver go down a little bit more in the spot price, but that doesn't mean the actual price of silver is going to go down. Absolutely not. I think we actually will see the price of physical bullion continue to rise, because here's the thing. When the spot price went down, obviously the price of bullion went up. I love that sound. I just got to do that every now and again. But since we've seen the price of physical bullion go up, that means that the premiums have gone up. And I think the premiums are going to continue to go up. Now, this might not be the time to actually back up the truck on silver or even back up the boat.
You're going to need a bigger boat.
Because here's the thing. With limited supply of silver, the price of actual physical bullion is going to continue to rise, even though the demand for silver in general is going to be lower, and we might even see the spot price go lower. So a lot of people know that silver is an industrial metal. It's used a lot in cell phones, solar panels, just electronics in general. There's a lot of medical uses. But with us actually not producing as much goods, and when I say us, I mean the entire world, even though most of this stuff comes out of China. But if there's less people buying things, then less goods are going to be produced, and so there'll be less demand for silver in that sense. However, it's going to take a while for that to sort of go into effect. But another thing you have to factor in is that the actual production of silver is going down as well, because there's a lot of mines that have shut down. If you read the precious metal news, you'll see gold mines, copper mines, silver mines are shutting down. But honestly, most mines that get silver aren't going for silver. Silver is usually a byproduct of other mining. So the fact that a gold mine shuts down might mean the actual silver production is going to shut down as well. So with less silver being brought out of the ground, less silver being used in industry, there's a lot of different ways you can look at this. But as far as physical bullion goes, there is a low supply out there. If you look at pretty much all of the online bullion dealers, they have delayed shipping, which means you can't just place an order and expect to get it in a week or 2 weeks. It might take much longer than that. That's because they've got a lot of orders, which means a lot of their supply is going down in general. We've seen JM Bullion and APMEX raise their minimum orders to $299. So you can't even make a purchase under $300 on either of those websites, which is crazy. And JM Bullion has actually added tabs on their website. I don't know if people have noticed this, but there's a tab for gold and a tab for silver that's in stock. So it doesn't make sense to go look through, let me try and find an American Gold Eagle. They're probably completely sold out. You're just going to look at what they have in stock and you can pick from that. But obviously the premiums have gone up dramatically. We've seen premiums increase on silver, gold, platinum, all of the precious metals. The premiums have gone up, which generally speaking means that the supply is low. Now, there are a lot of people that think that they have a hefty supply and they're just holding stuff back, which very well may be the case. But regardless, if they're just going to be charging me crazy premiums on American Silver Eagles, well, maybe I don't want to be picking them up right now anyway. And as far as junk silver is concerned, you can't find this stuff that I've seen online anywhere. And if they do have any online, they're charging like 16 or 17 times face value for it, which means you're paying like $25 an ounce in some cases for junk silver. That's double the spot price. which is insane. Usually junk silver is around the spot price. So the main thing I wanted to talk about in this video was where I thought silver was headed, where I think we can expect to see it go in the short term, but also the mid to long term. So with everything that's going on right now, with people being worried to even go near each other.
Exposing yourself to germs is the best way to make yourself stronger.
So by that rationale, if I had to sneeze, I should just sneeze on you.
Yes, I would welcome it.
Of course we're going to be in a recession if it's not here already. The government is printing, and when I say printing, they're not physically printing more money. I mean, they are, but also they're just hitting a button, right? And boop, we created $1 trillion. They're creating trillions of dollars and adding that to our money supply. So we will see inflation happen. We will see the buying power of the US dollar go down. This could be in the next few months that we actually see it hit, or maybe even a year or two. But after this all shakes out, I think we definitely can expect to see the price of silver and gold go up. Now, how much is it going to go up? Is it going to go back up to around $18 or $20? I think most people are predicting we are going to see at least $20 silver. There are some people out there that are super bullish on silver. They think we're going to have a repeat of basically the Great Recession in 2008 and then the run-up that we saw in gold and silver. If you didn't see my video where I break down the comparisons to what's going on right now to what happened in 2008, I'll put a link up in the corner as well as in the description to that video. You absolutely should check that out. There's a lot of similarities, and I think it is very possible we could see a run-up on gold and silver in the near future. So should you be buying as much as you can right now? I think it really depends on how much you're paying for it. I've always said if you can acquire silver for under $20 an ounce, you're not doing that bad. That was sort of my stopping point. So if silver went over 20 an ounce, and that was the price to actually acquire physical bullion. So let me give you an example. If I was buying a generic silver round, if spot price was $19 and there was a $1 premium, that would be essentially the most I'd be willing to pay on that. Once it goes over $20, then I'm going to sort of hold on to my chips and see what happens. But anyway, most of this stuff in here obviously is opinion based, but the one thing that I wanted to leave you with is that there is hope for silver in the future. I absolutely think that we could see a massive rise, a total bull run with silver and gold for that matter. I think that things sort of seem to be lining up in the way that we thought they would. Maybe not exactly with the particular crisis, but everything is falling into place to where we could see a large increase in the spot price of precious metals. So I'll leave you with that. If there's anything I missed or if there's any comments you'd like to add, please leave those down below. I want to say massive thank you so much for watching my video, and I will see you all in the next one. Silver Dragons out.